Hi, this is Stephen Pilkington, and we're here reviewing common inspection items when you're purchasing a home. And here we've got Chad Chadwick with 7-Star Home Advisors. So Chad, tell me about what we have here.
This is a radon mitigation system. Radon is, as you're going through the home buying process or home selling process, it's going to be something that you hear from your realtor. It's a very common issue in Colorado. 3 out of 5 homes, we're finding out that that's what we're getting from our testing, have elevated levels. That's a level over 4.0 picocuries per liter. And this is the mitigation system for it. The test, you can find a test anywhere between $100 and $150 generally. As far as the cost goes, the range in different materials used to perform the test, equipment that tests all different levels of barometric pressures, humidity, motion sensors, stuff like that for the actual testing. But that all gets us down to a basic number, and that number is represented in picocuries, which is kind of nonsense. That's just the technical term for it. But it's just that number we're looking for. 4.0 is really what the EPA designates as a level that needs mitigation or further long-term testing.
Okay.
The way a mitigation system works, should that number come in at 4.0 or higher, is they will core a hole into the slab in the basement.
Okay.
It's about a 4-inch hole, similar to the width of the diameter of the pipe that's on the outside. Then they're going to have a pipe that goes down in there. That's going to come straight up and out here to this basketball-looking thing. This is the fan, and it's going to suck air from that airspace underneath the concrete slab and deliver it up into the atmosphere. And that's this system is well installed. Don't see really any issues with it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and I think I've also encountered it before where I've seen a radon system kind of piggybacked on top of a sump pump. Is that something that you see that's common, or something that you'd recommend?
Absolutely. There's different installation methods depending on the situation. What you're talking about is if there's a sump pit in the basement, generally what they'll do is they'll seal the pit with kind of a clear plastic so that we can still see inside and see that sump pit and that sump pit operation, which is very important. But it's still pulling air from that airspace underneath the house. Another installation method is if there's a crawl space. So some houses are built on crawl space. You don't have a slab in the basement, in which case they're actually going to ensure that there's a good vapor barrier. And then this pipe is actually going to go and be sealed underneath that, so that it's drawing all of that air coming up underneath the vapor barrier and then delivering it outside.
Okay, fantastic. So radon, very common in Colorado. It's a big, scary thing, yet can definitely be addressed, and it can be solved. So thank you very much for joining us today for the inspection reports, and thank you, Chad.
Absolutely.